everybody, welcome back to the Creatable Weekly News, Weekly Roundup with me, Ham Chops, aka Lorenzo. Gonna be a short, quick one, but yeah, let's hop into it. You see right here on the screen, we have the new Zacian illustration rare that is coming up with the new Inferno X set that's being released in November for America, I believe. Let's see. September for Japan, November for us. But yeah, pretty cool card here. It's really sad that it's not in their hero form. I think there's maybe one card where it's in the hero form. Not sure on that. We'll have to double check. If there is, let me know. But yeah, pretty cool card. So glad we're getting that. Pretty cool to see the dogs. Maybe there might be a Zamazenta one. We'll find out. The other thing too is a scalper group is able to clear out the Phantasmal Flames stock from Pokemon Center website. Don't know how they did it, kind of, but there was a group that pretty much using bots and other exploits for websites to essentially just buy all the stock before it actually officially released for pre-order. As you can see here, they bought at least 42,000 units of the Phantasmal Flames product, which is the English name for Inferno X. Really sucks, but also it's showing Pokemon and other companies how with modern technology, we have to put in modern solutions for modern problems. Because as you can see, they have these robots. Like this guy has like a confirmed car of just everything essentially. It also, I believe shortly after this, the European release of it was announced to be kind of pushed back a little bit. Not sure if it's explicitly due to this. They didn't really say. They just said, hey, the release is being pushed back. But Pokemon Center did cancel all those orders, which is good because that would have been pretty unfair and I'm sure would cause riots. But this just goes to show how a lot of people are kind of popping out of collecting Pokemon just because you have these people coming from the sneaker industry, using bots and all this other stuff to collect what we're getting in Pokemon. It is in a bubble. Pokemon is in a boom. So we are going to have these troubles or that thing that does come when things get popular. Boom may end, probably not until next year after the 38th anniversary stuff is done. But as long as they keep releasing Charizard as the poster boy and Pikachu stuff, big favorites, they will be around. The key is to downplay, we're gonna act like we're not excited for it, but that's hard. Other than that though, yeah, that happened. Pokemon Center shut it down, and let's hope that maybe going forward they'll have some sort of lottery system or just some other way to verify you're a real person buying these cards. And then other than that, Inferno X Ultra Premium Collection and the Team Rocket Moltres Ultra Premium Collection were revealed. This Inferno X Ultra Premium Collection looks pretty freaking sweet. And just look at the art and look at the cards coming with it. 18 packs, you get a cool promo, and that's really cool to see that card coming to that. Hopefully it doesn't help it skyrocket, just that since it'll be widely available, but also, you got people hoarding them, so good luck. The other thing is, here is the Team Rocket's UPC. Pretty cool box also. Love the black and red. And then we also have the playmat in there, which is really awesome. I like the playmat from both of these sets. Right now, honestly, I probably have too many playmats. I only use them like once only a few times a month, if that. But yeah, so hopefully these are mass printed and super available to everybody, and everybody gets a chance to buy these. I haven't really had a chance to buy any Ultra Premium collections since probably going on a year and a half now. They've just been so hard to get. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this news, head on over to pokebeachy.com. There's a lot more stuff here that I'm not showing you. Some of it is just showing the English version of the cards releasing. So it's just cards with English writing, just other things happening in the Pokemon world, and just things around the video games and other sets and new cards. So yeah, head on over to PokeBeach if you guys want to go see more of that and actually hop in and read the comments. Then We have Battlefield 6. It has shown that they will have free custom persistent servers at launch, which is pretty cool, meaning you can get those 24/7 maps back. Like as you see here, it says Rush 24/7 or Metro 24/7 with Rush game mode. That was pretty cool. If you guys played Metro, then you know it's a pretty hectic map, especially on the rush mode. I was just forcing everybody to funnel through one way. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully we also get to see that happen with custom games, and even so some more of the Portal stuff. Still waiting to see if there's a confirmation of some sort of zombies or infection game. That'll be pretty cool. But really glad so far of everything we've heard of Battlefield 6. Sounds like it's going back to a Battlefield that we know and love, now what 2042 was. They're not taking any features from us, and if they are, they've already said which features that they're working on to add to the game at a later date. Right now, the biggest focus of the game, aside from gameplay and game modes, is optimization and making sure it runs smoothly on pretty much every machine, every console, whatever you game on. That was one of the big issues with 2042s when it launched. It had a lot of instability issues and was not very well optimized for different PCs and consoles. A lot of games were crashing, things were clipping in and out of the map. It was a pain. But yeah, and then in other video game news, we have Hollow Knight SilkSong release. It released in the middle of a week during a work day, in the middle of the work day, but still managed to crash all of the video game storefronts, so Steam, Xbox, PSN, or this Sony PlayStation Store. I think everything except for like maybe Ubisoft, you know. But yeah, pretty much all the video game stores crashed, and rightfully so. This game people have been waiting on it for years, almost near a decade, and then it just kind of did a random drop. There was some rumors about it. Gosh, sorry. People have been waiting for this game for so long, and they are glad that they were patient, a little too patient. But no, the game finally released. Team Cherry is a team of 3 people that help make the game, all the artwork, storyline, develop it for coding side of things. But really glad they finally got this game pushed out. In the first 24 hours, there's about over 500,000 concurrent players playing this game online, which is pretty awesome and pretty cool. It just goes to show how much power indie games have these days, because more often than not, recently the indie games have been a lot better than the big AAA games that have hundreds of developers working on it. This only had 3 people, and also it's selling for $20. And I also saw online that in other countries like the Philippines, where there's lower income levels, the game is selling for $6. So that's really cool that they are selling the game or scaling it for people around the world, so that way everybody gets a chance to play it. And just goes to show that you really don't need all these crazy amount of resources to go in some of these games to make sure it's a good game. But no, happy for them, and hopefully we hear more things from the team over at Team Cherry and things coming to Hollow Knight. Other than that, lastly, we're just going to close this out with Demon Slayer. AMC has finally put out and shown the new Demon Slayer popcorn buckets and cups that you can get. Honestly, I go for the cups more than popcorn bucket. Popcorn bucket's all right. Just a little Infinity Castle tin with the Demon Slayers and the Hashira on it. But yeah, no, the cups on the other hand look pretty freaking cool. I'll probably pick one up if they're in stock when I go. I do know that there are early screenings for Crunchyroll Mega subscribers. So I believe starting on the 9th up until the 11th or so, if you're a Crunchyroll subscriber, you can go try and see if you have an early screening near you. So those popcorn buckets should be out for you already. And then, not sure how much. From what I'm seeing, a lot of people don't know how much they're going to be or how much is going to be in stock. But good luck, and hopefully you get whichever one you want. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe there's more than 4. But other than that, I'll probably just see it on Friday with the rest of the people. And yeah, other than that, that's it. Everyone, have a good weekend. Hopefully your team won. Welcome back to the regular season NFL. And yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye.